Sometimes God will just place an enemy in your life to keep you on your toes. God will let critics and enemies to rubbish your efforts. He would purposely let them get to you. At that point, you feel so tired and think you want to give up. You will keep making progress, shaking off all the enemies. You do this because you do not want to give your enemies the satisfaction of seeing you in your defeated state. This might not be out of spite or pride. It is just out of determination. God uses the negative to test our faith and keep us on our toes. Many people will come in your life. Some will learn from you, and some you would learn from. Some will leave good memories, and some will leave you with a hard lesson. Some people would come briefly, but they would make so much impact in your life. Some people will walk into your life and stay forever. The most important thing is you gain experiences with different people you meet. It increases your relationship with people, and when you meet people with similar energy, you know if you really need them in your life or not. If your life can be this organized, then it is going to be hard for a fake person to have access in your life. Your instinct will always repel these kinds of people, and you know better than to ignore your instinct. When someone with bad intention comes, there should be a kind of test you make them undergo. There should be a principle you lay down for letting people stay in your life. You should have a standard on things you think are right or wrong. No matter how important you want someone to be in your life, there are certain things they should never have the right to change in your life. Most people mistake being principled with being strict, but if you are not principled, so many people will walk over you. You should be able to stand on what you know is right and do not let anybody change that. When you have people around you that claim they love you, but are constantly trying to tell you you are not enough, bringing you down with every opportunity, always discouraging you from every idea you have, and do not seem to be interested in your growth, these people are just there to suck your energy until you can no longer rise anymore, and God will expose them. God will make your enemies bow before you. You know God can actually bless you, show you His immense favor, promote you, heal you, show you His grace and mercy. But you don't realize God can use your enemies to achieve all these for you. What you count as disappointment, a person that walked away from your life, a friend that betrayed you, someone that pushed you away from their life, they might be delaying your destiny. This is all part of God's plan to get you to your destiny.
You need to be very careful with every kind of person in your life, no matter the approach they bring in. You should be able to suggest their intentions and know what to do to make them leave your life alone. They are only there to watch your downfall, and the surest way they can make sure that happens is to implicate you in something that you know nothing about. They will place your names in places that will put you in a lot of trouble. They will go to any length to watch your downfall and make you suffer for something that you know nothing about. There are a lot of people that are not happy with your success. They want to tarnish your image, and that is exactly what implications will do to you. They want you to struggle and fall. They're not ready to lose against you and want you to be ridiculed by the whole world. Protection of your image should be very important to you because no one wants to associate with someone that has a bad attitude. They want to take that image from you and tag you as a bad person so that you would lose all credibility. If they succeed in this, there might be no coming back for you, as it would affect every aspect of your life. There are some allegations that if you're once associated with, they stick with you forever. It doesn't even matter if you later clear your name. People would always look at you as though there is still a possibility that you committed the crime but was just lucky to get off. You meet some people in your life that are dead ready to associate you with this kind of allegations and make it stick to you. You can be sure that these people are set to ruin you and they just want to see your downfall. When you notice this kind of people in your life, you need to kick them off your life before they succeed with their plan. If you leave them in your life for too long, they might just be the end of you, and that would be so sad because you had the opportunity to kick them out of your life, but you didn't. You need to be ruthless when dealing with people like this, because even God does not want them around you. God wants you to deal with people that want to implicate you. Implicating you will make you lose people's trust. When people realize that you're involved in immoral acts, they would not want to associate themselves with you anymore, and this is bad for business, so you can be sure that your financial life is in trouble. You might get sacked from work or get rusticated from school. Your partner might leave you and you'll be devastated. Your whole life will come crashing, and there might be nothing you can do other than try and clear your name. Clearing your name is usually a process and not something that happens within the blink of an eye. This even depends on how meticulous the person that sets you up is. If this person planned it well, then clearing your name is going to take a while or might never even happen. Even if your name is going to be cleared, at last, you can imagine how much humiliation you would have had to endure, how much respect you would have lost, and there doesn't seem like anything you can do to get those back. There are many relationships that you would have lost and many people that would have been disappointed in you. Even people that normally trust you will have doubts about you, and that's very painful. Being implicated is never a good thing. It's an act that can easily push you to depression and even cost you your life. You need to be careful not to leave any chance for anyone to get you implicated in something that you know nothing about. This would be the worst feeling in the world, and sometimes we wonder why God allows it to happen. Most times, it's due to our disobedience. God might have been giving you all the whole signs in the world for you to know that this person you're with does not fit into your life. God would have been trying to warn you, but you wouldn't listen to his warnings. What better way to make you learn your lesson than to let you experience it firsthand? Not only this, as sometimes it could be your lack of prayers to God. You feel like you can do this on your own, and you don't need God to help you. God would keep watching you until you decide to involve him. Of course, God does not love the enemies winning in your life. God wants you to defeat the enemies. God wants you to win over those that want to implicate you. But you should know that you need to do your part. There's no winning without God, as he is the only one that can save you from all that you are going through.